Hello, I'm co-director Lindy Boosted, and with me is
Wonder Russell. Hello.
I'm like, do you introduce yourself? Do I introduce you? I don't know.
I know.
So
it was a co-introduction.
That's right. No introduction. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you know who Wonder is because she's been tweeting and Facebooking you.
I'm the one that's been harassing you.
Yes, so you know who she is. You may not know who I am.
But it's out of love.
Yeah, obviously. And who would want to get a message from Wonder? I mean, huh? So we're here today because we thought it might be interesting. This was a super low budget, low amount of crew, kind of not thrown together, because thrown together sounds like we don't know what we're doing, but thrown together in the essence that we didn't have a lot of time or a lot of resources. And so one of the things that was interesting was how we came up with wardrobe. Most of the time you want to hire a wardrobe designer that's their art, that's their love, that's their expertise. When you're a small indie production like this, you don't have that luxury a lot of times. So you get together and you just start pulling stuff out of the actors' closets. You start rating Goodwill. You start doing anything and everything. So we were going to show you an example of some of the things that we did. So, for instance, something that came from Wonder's closet was this beautiful ensemble piece, because we wanted the wardrobe, because these people and the two characters, they break into a summer home, and so we wanted to show things that maybe they found, and so they'd be a little older and probably a little bigger. This obviously Wonders could fit like two of Wonder in here, but so we wanted it to be
and things that were very loose and kind of loungy, you know, like that definitely came from another era to give that point that it wasn't the character's own wardrobe. It's not, this is not what is in their trash bags of clothes if they had that. Yeah. But also things that look like, that you would typically wear on vacation, Cause no waistbands.
Yeah, because I don't know about you, but at my cabin, my grandparents' cabin, it's all the clothes they never wore, ever. And it just somehow made it to the cabin. So we had another ensemble piece, was these pants, which were awesome. Because even though it was, summer home and supposed to be slightly older, we wanted it to still be colorful. So basically we took these kind of garments, and we developed this, I kind of went through and I kind of numbered the looks, the amount of looks that we needed. And so it turned out that we needed five looks for the woman, because we actually don't have names, and then 5 looks for the man as well, because he actually doesn't have a look number 2. So we just basically, Wonder just like brought all these things out, and we laid them on the floor, and we picked tops, we picked bottoms.
We had this wild Max and Mitch session.
Yes.
Is there a term for when you do that? Mix and match?
Yeah.
And of like putting things all over all the couches and the floor, and like, okay, and let's see that with this and this with this, and trying not to repeat anything too much, but looking for a theme and
we want things that coordinated.
Right. Yeah. And kind of going for what the characters might be, those things that were important, that were found, that didn't look like they owned it, and that came from a different time and place. And it was really fun. I think I went to Goodwill that morning and was like, I found such great stuff! Like this, and like those pants, which I want to get them taken in because they're so awesome, but they were like $2. And then I found these amazing old man cardigans that I just love, and I think both characters in the film end up using this cardigan.
Which we didn't plan. We kind of did it on the fly, because we felt like we needed a couple more outfits on the fly, and so I was like, Wonder, wear that cardigan that Paul wears in that other scene. And we thought that was a nice touch, because showing that they probably would have interchanged things that fit both of them. So.
Right.
And they just have such a homey look.
Yeah.
I mean, it just makes everything look so comfortable. So.
Exactly. Kind of going for that just relaxed, kind of classic, I don't know, just
But we have an interesting story with this one. Do you want to?
Yeah.
This piece.
So this is a hoodie that it's really thin, and I actually got it from the Goodwill as well, even though I got it new. And what we were decided to do with this is that it's the man's first look. So when we first see him in the film, and he's as you'll see, running from the car, and as they break in, it kicks off the process. That he'd be wearing this, and we found him some like black cargo pants. So we make this decision, and we're good to go. Yeah,
we were even gonna cut down. We were gonna cut down and just with scissors and kind of fray it a little bit to make it kind of like a hoodie.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of, you know, baggy and kind of nondescript, which we wanted them to be, you know, very have these. It's very neutral palette compared to what they end up wearing.
Correct.
So we get up to Lopez Island, which is about a 2-hour drive and an hour ferry, and this isn't there.
So I tell Paul, I'm like, Paul, go get into look number 1, and he comes out of the room a little bit later. He's like, Wonder, where's that sweater?
We can't find it anywhere because it's still on the floor in my living room.
And I think it was even my fault because I think I like put it aside, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna cut these. I'm gonna cut it. I think we were like figuring it out, and I was like, I'm gonna cut it, so I'm gonna put it over here. And
you have to realize it looked like my closet exploded.
Yes.
Also, and I didn't even get around to cleaning it up till like a week later. It was just like like all the clothes that I owned and that I had grabbed from Paul's closet too.
Yeah.
And it just got buried, and then we totally forgot it.
Yes.
But we improvised.
We totally impressed because our DP Tamagoda actually he wears a gray hoodie, and he said, you know, you can just use mine, so it worked.
We robbed the crew.
And
for their wardrobe.
And we did not ruin the hoodie. The hoodie arrived unscathed back to tie.
In fact, it was like while we were cleaning up, we were also doing laundry, and it was like, God, remember, wash Ty's sweatshirt.
Exactly.
He was nice enough to let us use it.
Exactly, yep. But that's basically just a little look behind the scenes of kind of some of the decisions in making the summer home. So thank you for watching.